Hey guys, hope you're doing well. My name is Louie. I'm going to be doing a reading for Aquarius, Sun, Rising, Venus, and North Node. Please take what resonates, leave the rest. If you guys want to book a personal reading with me, please check the description box below. All the information will be found there, guys. Thank you so much for the likes, the super chats, the donations. I'm humbled. I'm thankful. I am sending that back to you guys tenfold. All right, guys. Don't forget to like, share, subscribe, hype it up. Okay, so that other aquas could get their messages. Alright, so let's get to it. Let's see what Spirit has for you guys today. Aquarius, Sun, Rising, Venus, and North Node. Angel guides, Spirit guides, have been looking like clear and precise messages for Aquarius, Sun, Rising, Venus, and North Node. Let's see. What do we got going on in the current energy? Alright, so the Sun, something is being exposed. Some of you are definitely very happy. Okay, some of you could be pregnant. Alright, some of you are definitely in this energy. You got the Seven of Swords in the reverse, okay, where things are being confessed, okay, there could be some sort of confession that's coming in. Leo energy, Aquarius energy. Alright, so for some of you here, there's someone here that got caught in the act and you could be exposing them, or you could be illuminating someone about this situation. What's the Seven of Swords? Got caught in the act of what? You got the Ace of Swords in the reverse, causing some sort of stagnancy, some sort of conflict in your life. Alright, what's the Ace of Swords in the reverse? Somebody here was stagnant. It's almost like they weren't moving forward. Okay, and it's almost like they couldn't have this aha moment that they needed. Alright, so Queen of Pentacles, you got Virgo, Taurus, Capricorn energy for some of you here. It's almost like somebody slept on you. Seven of Swords in the reverse. They want to come in, okay, with the Ace of Swords in the reverse. This person could have lied a lot, okay, but they want to come in, okay, or they see happiness now with you. King of Cups is in the reverse, okay, somebody here was paying attention to somebody, okay, that was manipulative, insecure, emotionally taxing, okay, is what I heard. King of Cups, Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio. Tell me more about this King of Cups in the reverse. For some of you here, you are exposing this person. Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio. Eight of Swords, and this person could be going to jail. Well, shit. Or this person could be in jail. Alright, so somebody could be in a spiritual jail and some sort of like mental jail or something like that. King of Cups, Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio, for messing with you, for causing conflict. When you in fact were this person here, this Queen of Pentacles, who was very nurturing and very giving. Okay, very good, tactical, but at the end of the day, you were very nurturing. Somebody here who had definitely wifey, hubby material. Okay, so definitely somebody who you could count on. Very dedicated. Okay, so what's this Eight of Swords and this King of Cups in the reverse? You got the Five of Pentacles. Yeah, this person's losing everything. Alright, they got kicked out. For some of you here, Five of Pentacles, they're being left out in the cold. And someone's coming in, and someone is coming in, okay, something has been completely exposed to the point that now someone knows, and they want to come in and confess to you about all these conflicts that they were having. The Chariot is in the reverse, okay, so they might not be able to get to you, or something could happen before they get to you. Okay, so the Chariot, Cancerian energy. Yeah, they have a lot of obstacles here. They can't move forward, okay, it's almost like they don't even have a way to move, okay, so for some of you here, this could be an officer, somebody could be a paramedic or drives for a living or something like that, but they are losing everything. They can't focus. This is a lack of focus as well. If they thought they were going to overcome something that has to do with you, it's almost like they're not. They're hitting a brick wall here. What's this Chariot in the reverse? You got the Seven of Wands in the reverse, so they have no other choice but to surrender. Okay, so for some of you here, you have these clear boundaries, and this person now wants to come back. Okay, so I don't know. What's the Queen of Pentacles? Three of Pentacles in the reverse. So for some of you here, you haven't learned your lesson. Okay, or this is somebody here that's unwilling to learn their lesson. Learn from their mistakes. What's this Three of Pentacles? And then you got the King of Swords, Aquarius, Libra, Gemini. So you got the Three of Pentacles here with the King of Swords. So somebody here could be trying to silence you, okay, for some of you here. Or you're not seeing eye to eye with this person or something like that. There could be some sort of conflict. For some of you here, you don't have any contact with this person. This could be a divorce. This could be a nasty divorce, okay, where other people were involved. or a nasty separation, okay, but things are being exposed. For some of you here, it's almost like somebody was wondering why it is that you're in the reverse, where you could have been a little bitter or something like that. Or maybe you just walked away from something and didn't stay there any longer with the Chariot in the reverse. 7 of Wands. What's the King of Swords in the reverse? The Knight of Wands in the reverse. What's the Knight of Wands in the reverse? So yeah, this could be you not taking action towards anything. You're just kind of like doing your own thing. Yeah, 10 of Swords is in the reverse. So you've already, the worst of the hardship is over. Right, the betrayal, the backstab. Okay, for some of you here, you already know all this happened. All the things that happened, detail by detail. Okay, some of you could be detectives. You know, we tend to do that. I'm an Aquarius myself, so. 10 of Swords is in the reverse. Okay, so somebody definitely is hitting rock bottom slowly. I feel like if they were trying to hex you, that should return to sender, okay? 3 of Swords, and now they're kind of like butthurt. They're heartbroken. They could have put you in a third party. So you got Libra. 3 of Swords, Libra Moon. You got Gemini here. What's the 3 of Swords? Three of Swords with the 4 of Wands. Okay, so somebody here could have broken up with their twin flame. Okay, so what's this 4 of Wands? With the 3 of Swords, and then you got the 3 of Wands in the reverse. Okay, so for some of you here, you could be a little frustrated, or somebody here could be watching you from a distance, frustrated because you were their twin and they're realizing it now after everything that has happened. 3 years could have passed by, okay, something along those lines, okay, but yeah, they could be very frustrated with the 3 of Wands in the reverse, trying to wait on you. Their ships are not coming in. Yeah, 5 of Wands, okay, so either they want to fight you, okay, or they want to fight for you, alright, so 5 of Wands, I don't know if I want to put it down, alright, so if it wants to come out, it can. What's the blockages here? You got the Queen of Swords. What's the Queen of Swords here with the blockages? So Aquarius, Libra, Gemini. You got the Judgment. So for some of you here, you're very judgmental when it comes to this person. You don't want nothing to do with this person. You could have done a cut. You could have cut this person off, okay, and called judgment on them. Y'all, your cutoff game is on point, okay? So, Judgment, now they want your forgiveness, okay? For some of you here, it's almost like you went through this awakening, so there's really nothing blocking you. You're speaking your truth here, okay, as well, with the Queen of Swords and the Judgment. Look at that trumpet. Well, anyway, but trumpet, all right, you're loud, okay? You're speaking your truth, okay? Somebody could be using a megaphone to say something. Right, this could also be your ancestors. Okay, they're watching, they're doing something for you as well. All right, so what is this Queen of Swords and the Judgment? 6 of Wands. Okay, so some of you here are about to be victorious. Okay, it's almost like your ancestors are very proud of you. That you've been listening, that you've been speaking up, that you've been saying your piece, that you've been speaking whatever, your truth, okay, whatever it is. They're proud of you, okay, they're rooting for you. 6 of Wands, right? It's almost like you're going to be victorious no matter what. They try to trap you, they try to stop you. Okay, I feel like you're going to be victorious. That's not even a blockage for you. All right, so the blockages are being blocked by your own ancestors, by your own spirit guides, by Archangel Michael is what I heard, but it could be Archangel Raphael. Okay, some of you could be strong believers of an archangel. What's in the foundation? What's all this stemming from? What is in the foundation for Aqua? You got the 2 of Wands in the reverse. What's the 2 of Wands in the reverse? So bad planning. And then 8 of Pentacles. Give me one more. I feel like you're very skilled at whatever it is that you're doing. Okay, and somebody's definitely watching you. I feel like you have a good, you could be very intuitive, very psychic, okay, or you're following your intuition when it comes to something, right? You could have a mother figure here that's giving you advice, okay, for some of you here. It could be a Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio, right? But the 2 of Wands here in the reverse, there could be some sort of setbacks, maybe when it comes to like traveling or something like that. Making a decision could be a little hard, okay, for you at this time. What's this 2 of Wands? You got the 5 of Swords in the reverse. So for some of you here, this has to do with this all this shit, right? Somebody being jealous of you and stuff like that. Okay, so for some of you here, this is somebody here who had envy towards you. 5 of Swords. Okay, so they're holding on to resentment. For some of you here, it's almost like you don't want any more conflict, but you don't want to choose either. It's almost like you could care less. If you're here, you're here. If I work with you, I work with you. Okay, if I don't, like, you could care less. You know, whatever's happening in this person's life. Okay, they're all up on yours, but you could care less about what's happening in theirs. 5 of Swords, something did not work out, okay, in their favor. This could have been somebody here that wanted to win at all costs. They did not. Okay, so the person that wanted to defeat you ended up defeated. Okay, so that's probably why they're hitting rock bottom slowly. They could be hexed and ill, okay, by the person that they're with right now. What is in the recent past? Spirit. 8 of Wands. Okay, so some of you, fast progress. Something moved on. You could have moved on when it comes to something. You're moving on. 8 of Wands. What is 8 of Wands? This could have been communication as well. Page of Swords in the reverse. So yeah, this could be evil eyeing you. People evil eyeing you. Go figure. Stalking you. Passing by. Trying to communicate with you online. Maybe even hiding that they are communicating with you online. Okay, by like using somebody else's name or fake profile or something like that. Page of Swords in the reverse. What's Page of Swords in the reverse? This person here is sending you evil eye. Okay, so since the recent past and until now. Okay, so it could be a Cancer. You got the Moon. Something hidden is coming to light. Okay, for some of you here, these two, they go and conjure up something in the Moon. So there could be 2 people here that are against you trying to conjure shit up. All they're going to meet is resistance, okay, because the universe is in your favor and the judgment is there, right there. You're speaking your truth and you're in the 6 of Wands right now. So all of you are victorious. Well, not all of you, but most of you. Okay. What is on your mind? What are you guys thinking about? Queen of Wands in the reverse. Aries, Leo, Sag could be significant. What is this Queen of Wands in the reverse? The 7 of Pentacles. You could be thinking about, oh shit, well, 7 of Pentacles in the reverse. So you guys could be thinking about the fact that you could have invested in this, okay? So it was kind of like you saw that it was a bad investment. All right, for some of you here, you need confidence in yourself. Whatever it is, these planted seeds, whatever seeds you planted, okay, is going to give, but you need to be confident. It's almost like you can't be in a state of lack, okay, or in a lack mentality. What's the Queen of Wands in the reverse? 7 of Pentacles in the reverse. For some of you here, you're kind of in regret. All right, you got the 6 of Cups. Returning to your old roots could be significant. 6 of Cups, you might have children with this person. Definitely could have a past life connection with this person, but it was a bad investment this lifetime. What's the 6 of Cups? Somebody wants your forgiveness. For some of you here, the whore is coming back. They want your forgiveness. Okay, so Queen of Wands in the reverse is definitely somebody who's lusty, vivacious. Okay, they're loud. They could be loud. Okay, yeah. You got the Page of Wands. Okay, so for some of you here, you're doing it because of your children. Or this could be somebody here messaging you that they want to start something new. For some of you here, this could be like a new endeavor. You're curious about something. I just heard curiosity killed the cat. So if you're curious about this person, if they've changed or not, tell me more with the Queen of Wands in the reverse. I don't believe that they have. What about this Queen of Wands in the reverse? Six of Swords in the reverse. Yeah, don't move towards this person. Okay, it's almost like going towards this person is going to lead to some sort of stagnation. What's in the near future? You got the Nine of Pentacles. Yeah, I feel like you guys are going to be single, right? Ready to mingle. If that comes up, okay, you're going to be living your best life single, okay? So with the Nine of Pentacles, some of you could be modeling, okay? Some of you are definitely eating healthy, right? Self-sufficient. You don't need from anybody. You're self-made, right? You could be an entrepreneur, okay? Some of you are definitely making money as you sleep. Nine of Pentacles, self-made. Some of you are juicing, some of you are eating healthy, okay? Some of you are definitely something about wine drinkers, okay? You're cutting yourself loose from a situation, the Hangman. Or you're finally starting to see something in a different perspective. Alright, you might need to sacrifice something here, okay? For some of you here, you're kind of like juggling a situation, but you're prioritizing exactly what you need to be prioritizing. You're balancing something out, your monies, okay? So you got money coming in, you got money coming out, but you're spending it on the right things, okay, and sacrificing the things that you don't need. Needs and wants, okay? So some of you are doing the wants. Some of you are doing the needs. The ones that are doing the needs are prioritizing correctly. The ones that are just getting, oh, whatever I want, that could be like a little bit too much obsessive, okay? So that could keep you stuck. So this could be like now Black Friday or some shit like that. So Two of Pentacles, Capricorn energy. What's this Two of Pentacles? The Knight of Cups. Somebody here could be kind of like debating, should I reach out to this person and give them a love offer or something like that, but they're kind of like held back. Okay, because they might be insecure. I don't think it has anything to do with you. Knight of Cups. Alright, or this is somebody here that sees you single, okay, and here they come trying to trap you again with the Hangman and the Two of Pentacles juggling you. Knight of Cups in the reverse is somebody who's in love with the idea of love, okay, so you don't need no more confusion in your life. Seven of Cups is in the reverse. Alright, or this is somebody here that has a lot of options. For some of you here, you don't want that shit, especially if you're going to be juggled. What would you want? I can do bad all by myself. What is hidden? Ten of Pentacles in the reverse. Okay, so what's hidden with the Ten of Pentacles in the reverse? Somebody could be corrupt. Somebody's family here could be in disputes. There could be some sort of family dispute here with the Ten of Pentacles in the reverse. What's the Ten of Pentacles in the reverse, Spirit? There could be some sort of instability, okay, when it comes to family or maybe even finances. You got the Emperor. So a father figure, baby daddy. Okay, they're your Emperor's family, okay, for some of you here. For some of you here, it could be your own family, but the Emperor, you're bossing up, okay, you're kind of like just sitting there, very smart, very wise, okay, in your power. Nine of Cups is in the reverse, and then the Ace of Cups here. So Nine of Cups in the reverse with the Ace of Cups. Y'all, what's hidden that you don't see coming is that there could be somebody in your family that's going to get drunk, overindulging on something, okay, or something like that, and family disputes are going to happen, so that's something that maybe you don't know that's coming. I hope it doesn't, okay, but Ten of Pentacles in the reverse with the Emperor. For some of you here, their family or this person's family here could have said that you were nothing, but you didn't. You actually transmuted the energy and you bossed up. For some of you here with the Nine of Cups in the reverse, this is someone here that could have defamed you, could have said that you were the problem, that you were overindulgent. And the Ace of Cups is here because now they have some sort of love for you. Why is the Nine of Cups here in the reverse? For some of you here, you have somebody here who's lush. Okay, so what is this Nine of Cups in the reverse? Ace of Cups. You got the World in the reverse. Yeah, this could be defaming. Online. Y'all be careful who you're sending your nudes to, okay? So that could be significant Aquarius, Taurus, Leo, Scorpio energy. With the world in the reverse, somebody feels like something is not done, okay? Or somebody did not get closure when it comes to something, and someone is coming back in to try to get it, okay? So they could be in denial when it comes to something, okay? So I also feel like this family, something is not working well for this family. What's the Ten of Pentacles with the world in the reverse? King of Wands. What's the King of Wands? Aries, Leo, Sag. Somebody could be mad that someone is coming in to give you some sort of offer. For some of you here, there's someone that wants to come in, but they're taking forever to come in and give you this offer. It could be a Virgo, Taurus, Capricorn, Aries, Leo, Sag. Aquarius, Taurus, Leo, Scorpio. Aries. You know, for some of you here, it's because this person doesn't feel like they could add up to you, or okay, or you could be like intimidating to this person is what I'm picking up here. All right, so what is in your environment? What is in the environment for Aqua? It's time to change. Guys, don't forget to like, share, subscribe, comment below. It helps the channel grow. Right, it helps me a ton as well. It is a free way to donate. Alright, so what's in the environment for Aquarius? Spirit, what's in the environment for Aquarius? The Queen of Cups. Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio energy. What's this Queen of Cups? The Ace of Swords in the reverse. So there could be a mother figure here in conflict with you. For some of you here, it's almost like you want to give your love to someone, but at the same time you're conflicted and you're like, no. What is the Ace of Swords? This could also be like miscommunication with a mother figure. Two of Pentacles, Capricorn. It's almost like, should I fight for this? Should I not? Okay, should I even give this my time? Is it gonna fucking matter? You know, it's almost like it doesn't even matter at this time. The Strength is in the reverse, okay? Some of you here are dealing with somebody who has a very strong ego, okay? So they don't want to put that down, so it's almost like you have to give in, all right? So what's the Strength card in the reverse? Leo energy, all right? They have some sort of internal conflicts, okay, when it comes to you. They don't want to come in and confess something, all right? Seven of Swords. Somebody got caught in the act, but their ego is like overextending itself. In other words, okay, so what's in the outcome, Spirit? I don't feel like it wants to come out. Yeah, I don't think so. So, if it does, okay. The Fool. So, you're about to take a leap of faith into the unknown. That's your energy. You're about to take a risk, okay? You're about to go somewhere. You're about to start traveling. I heard the road less taken or something like that. Yeah, look, Six of Wands being in victory. Leo energy again. Some of you are walking out victorious, okay? So if you have anything going on, legal or anything like that, you're coming out victorious, all right? Some of you are going to be in the public eye or something like that. You guys are going to take that leap of faith to be in the public eye, okay? For some of you here, Six of Wands definitely is being seen, okay? And people rooting for you, being victorious in whatever it is that you're doing, all right? Seven of Pentacles, you're about to start seeing the fruits of your labor, all right? So you're making good investments now. All right, maybe you didn't at one point because you were letting your heart decide, but at this point, and the card that wanted to come out earlier was the Ace of Cups in the reverse. So it's almost like you need to love yourself, you need to feed yourself, and whatever runs over after that whole cup of love is given to yourself, okay, then you can give it to other people. All right, but it's okay to be selfish, especially when you have to love yourself. All right, confirmation in my heart. Okay, so Aquarius, you're a star. Okay, you're about to be healed. Okay, for some of you here, it's almost like you have like some sort of miracle is happening for you. The star. Don't lose hope. You have not lose hope on anything. You haven't lose faith. Okay, so when a person has not lose faith, God sees that. Spirits see that. All right, so if somebody wanted to burn their bridge with you, that's on them. All right, lack of trust, disloyal, turn back on. So you have to turn your back on these people in order to get to you wherever you're at right now, in order to see the fruits of your labor, in order to be in the Nine of Pentacles, where you're self-made, not codependent on anybody. All right, so what is this King of Cups here in the reverse? Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio here with the Sun, Leo energy. Yeah, I feel like you've exposed a lot of things, okay, for some of you here. Yeah, you've exposed this psychopath for conniving, for the abusive, conniving, unpredictable person that they are. Okay, so Eight of Swords. For some of you here, this is something that's happening. This person has a problem with everybody, so the common denominator here is death. Eight of Swords, so now they're going to be in jail. Okay, fucking kicked to the curb. Eight of Swords, sabotaging something. Eight of Swords, lost, ghosted. Yeah, for some of you here, this person got lost. They need to stay there. And far, far away from you. Because you got a lot of good things coming right now. Alright, so the disappearing act, this is somebody here who's getting ghosted or something like that. Now they're butthurt. They're realizing that the Four of Wands is here, that you were their twin. Okay, so Three of Wands, the Chariot is in the reverse. They have a lot of obstacles. Alright, they want to have a heart-to-heart. For some of you here, it's okay to have a heart-to-heart with this person. It's okay to hear them out, okay? So, but be blunt, be honest, okay? And set the healthy boundaries that you need to set so that this shit doesn't happen again. And just because you talk to a person, you could be cordial with them. Not with everybody. But at least I am. I don't know. I'm not like that. None of this is happening to me. Okay, so I cannot relate. But the Chariot in the reverse, I feel like whoever it is that's trying to come towards you is going to be stopped. They're a narcissist, okay? They're going to be stopped right in their tracks. Okay, they're egotistical, they're an opportunist, okay? They're almost like, they're super fragile. Okay, it's like, they want to play victim here. And being around this person is almost like walking on eggshells. You can't live life like that. You're dependable, you're somebody here that is worth fighting for. Alright, so Ace of Swords, Seven of Swords in the reverse. What is that? Somebody wants to confess something to you, but they're still lying. Alright, antisocial. In your feelings, silent treatment, left out. For some of you here, you've left this person out. They could be calling you antisocial, whatever. That you could be in conflict, but it's not you, it's them. That's the common denominator. Seven of Swords. Turns. Party animal. Alright, so sex, drugs, alcohol, surface pleasure. Seven of Swords. So whoever this is, okay, could have ghosted you because they were listening to the wrong people. Okay, so now they want to come in, have a heart-to-heart with you and play victim. Ace of Swords in the reverse. So Seven of Swords in the reverse is like talking about confessing something. They've been caught in the act, right? And then the Ace of Swords in the reverse could be another lie. So it's almost like they're still coming in with a lie and you're just holding on to it. What's Ace of Swords in the reverse? What's their lie? And the reason why they ghosted you was because they wanted to go check out what happens out there. Okay, sex, drugs, alcohol, surface pleasures. Okay, now they have tension. Now they have some sort of headache. Okay, they have migraines. They're worried. Okay, for some of you here, Knight of Wands is my card. Okay, that represents somebody who's been out and about. Okay, so what's the Knight of Wands? They could have something. They could be worried that they have something. Extra. Yeah, dramatic, trying too hard, drama starter. That's why you're not taking action towards these people. What's this Judgment here? 6 of Wands and the Queen of Swords. For some of you here, you guys are definitely paying attention to your ancestors, okay? They were trying to block you here, but it didn't work out. Yeah, they could have tried to block you legally, okay? Court, paperwork filed, okay? They try to block you some way, somehow. Could be a Libra. What's this? Yeah, and then knocked up. For some of you here, you're about to give birth to something new. Okay, you're knocked up with an idea of creativity. Alright, you could be expecting for some of you here. Or you could just be mothering something. 6 of Wands, this is a great reading. Aside from all this shit that's happening, it's been happening. And we already know it. I don't know why it continues happening. I hate it happens. And I can't change it. You know, it's the parts that are coming out and I'm reading what's coming out. Okay, but over here, this is great news. Okay, because some of you are definitely about to be stars and are about to be humanitarians where you were brought. You know what your purpose is. You know exactly what you're supposed to be doing. So you guys have done the inner work. Yeah, look, emotions, worry, and fear. Okay, for some of you here, get out of this energy. This is not your energy. This could be sent. Okay, this could be energies that are sent onto you. It's not your energies. That's that evil eye with the 8 of Wands and the Page of Swords in the reverse and the Moon. It could be a Cancer that's doing this. Okay, 8 of Wands, Aries, Leo, Sag, and then Page of Swords. Tell me more. Libratarot, playing the field. Okay, so not looking to settle, seeking options. Somebody's watching you have the time of your life. Okay. Archangel Michael. That's a confirmation. Okay, so you're protected. It doesn't matter what they're sending your way. Okay. This person could be living a life of like nightlife. They could be out in Vegas. Something about Vegas could be significant. Arizona, gambling. Okay, so this person could be like just sending you evil eye energy. Okay, and for some of you here, it's almost like they're going to be met back with that same energy because Archangel Michael is very protective of you. And I said it earlier, is either Archangel, I heard Archangel Michael, but that's Archangel Raphael. Prevented from harm, divine intervention. Okay, so you're definitely heavily protected. Archangel Michael is also return to sender. So some of you could have done a return to sender. It's going right fucking back to them. For some of you here, you just have to pray. And it's going to happen. It just goes back to them. What's this on your mind here? 6 of Swords is in the reverse. Queen of Wands is in the reverse. Somebody here, 7 of Pentacles is in the reverse. You could be thinking, am I in the right direction? Okay, so chemistry, intense passion, things are heating up. And then you got hiding, concealing, deception. Somebody here is not coming through. Like somebody here is definitely hiding what they really feel. Alright, with the Queen of Wands in the reverse. Intense passion, things are heating up. And then they're trying to hide the fact that they're slutty. They're trying to hide the fact that they could have had a child or something like that for some of you. 6 of Cups, Page of Wands. Somebody could be a dancer, an escort. Can't make it up. Kinky ways. Okay, so fantasies and fetishes, sexually open, looking to explore, and then you got defense mechanism, guarded, hard to reach. Somebody here is not satisfied. So it's almost like they could be an nymphomaniac. They like to do like sadistic shit. They like to stick things in and stuff like that that you shouldn't be doing. I'm sorry, this reading is getting a little vulgar, but that's what's coming out. That's what I'm reading. And you got soulmate here. Twin flame, friendship, romantic partner. So yeah, for some of you here, this is a twin flame. What's 9 of Pentacles? In the near future, with the Hangman and the 2 of Pentacles. For some of you here, maybe you were stagnant when it comes to money and stuff like that. You're about to get everything right on track. Alright, so what is this group? 9 of Pentacles. You got sipping, rumors, gossip. Okay, so somebody here could have been rumors, gossiping, nosy. They're all up in your business, that's for sure. Okay, so we already know that. What's this Knight of Cups here in the reverse with the Seven of Cups? You're no longer confused. This person's coming in with some sort of love offer, but it's the Knight of Cups in the reverse. Then you have honeymooning, love on the brain, talking often, feeling all the feels. With Knight of Cups in the reverse, but this person's very insecure. You need to set those healthy boundaries before they come in and try to confuse you. All right, for some of you here, you realize how disrespectful this person is and you have defended yourself. Okay, so enough is enough. No more crossing that line. What is this? 10 of Pentacles, Emperor, 9 of Cups in the reverse. Stagnant, stuck, dead end, frozen. This person is stagnant. Okay, somebody could be like, they could look like that dog. It says here, the cleanse, detox, ready, negativity, purification, red flags, warning signs, take heed, risky situation. For some of you here, it's almost like there's a parental figure or a family figure that does not want this happening, or this is somebody here that's, for some of you here, you need to realize the red flags, and that's a red flag right there. Okay, so if you have a family, they have family members that hate you and stuff like that, red flag. Cleanse yourself and detox yourself from that shit. It's never gonna fucking change. Okay, and neither are them. So, what is the Seven of Swords with the Strength card in the reverse? You have the Two of Pentacles, Ace of Swords. All right, so Bonnie and Clyde. This is in your environment. So you're about to glow up. Okay, for some of you here, this person is realizing here that you were their ride or die, but they're still letting their ego, which is going right back to the same cards that came out here. They're still letting their ego, okay, get the best of them. They don't want to bring their ego down. Okay, so us against the world, dedicated partnership, new career, successful business. Somebody's definitely watching you. They're conflicted. Okay, so what is this with the outcome? So you got the Fool, you got the Six of Wands, you got the Seven of Pentacles. Okay, so you're definitely a star and you're gonna make fake friends. You're gonna have frenemies. Okay, so these people are gonna have some sort of hidden intention. Okay, so this is just a warning. Okay, so take what resonates, leave the rest. Somebody here is definitely two-faced. Okay, so for some of you here, you're glowing up, so that's when those things happen. Right, so you start making enemies when you start glowing up. When things are going your way, right, people start envying and trying to like stop things from happening. So I'm gonna pull one from here. I got this new deck. I haven't used it much, but it's called the Love Vibes Oracle. Right, so you got secret and lies. Not everything here is what it seems. Lies, omission, and double lives could be distorting the connection. Right, so somebody could be journaling. Okay, for some of you here, somebody could be trying to keep safe, like keep something safe in a lock so that nobody sees it. Okay, they keep their secret and their lies written down because they don't remember them. You got here lingering ex. Okay, so this is definitely an ex. This is somebody who does not let you go. Okay, so whether they're still talking, whether they're still talking or just secretly hoping, an ex is impacting how this connection is unfolding. And then you got here comfortability. Alright, so this is the kind of connection that doesn't require performing. You can be messy, quiet, soft, and strong and still feel accepted. So for some of you here, there's someone here that really feels comfortable with you. You don't judge them. Okay, this could be a lingering ex. Right, they might be bringing you a letter or something like that. Okay, so a secret admirer. There's someone in your orbit who's totally into you, but they haven't found the nerve to make a move. Which I kind of said that earlier too. Okay, so that's confirmation. Something about a red rose. Okay, so for some of you here, you're still walking away. Y'all, Aquariuses don't play. Walking away isn't failing, it's choosing yourself when the path no longer serves you. It's time to move on. Some of you have been waiting for this shit for a long ass fucking time. For some of you, you're about to move on, okay, and this person, these things are coming right back. You need to be strong. You need to walk away. Yeah, look, loving yourself. Confirmation. Okay, so loving yourself is an ultimate romance. Invest in you, grow, glow, and get to know how great you really are. Guys, you're a star. Okay, you're the fool here. You're about to go to places that nobody goes. Alright, so you are not afraid either. Give me one more. I like these cards. Okay. They work. You got here unspoken feelings. I'm telling you, this has to do with a letter. Okay, for some of you here, you're about to get a letter, a text message, or something like that. Somebody's writing. Okay, you're not, and for some of you here, if this person is with someone already and they're writing, they could be getting caught, okay, because this lock, there's a lock here, or they've been trying to hide what they really feel, and somebody could be exposing that. Alright, so you're not imagining the undercurrent. There's an emotional charge here that no one's fully naming yet. Okay, so you and somebody here could have some unspoken feelings. Okay, you and somebody here could have something of something like a telepathic kind of communication. Okay, look, family echoes, DNA. Old family patterns may be playing out in your love life. Until those echoes are healed, they'll keep repeating through new faces. So, yeah, look, twin flame in the bottom of the deck. They are your counterpart in growth, healing, and divine purpose. That is why it feels so intense. Okay, so that's for some of you. I love you all. I am sending you peace, love, prosperity your way, guys. Happy Thanksgiving. Guys, don't forget to like, share, subscribe, comment below. I'm sorry that I came out here a little late, but it's been crazy. So I love you all. Guys, have a fantastic Thanksgiving. Love you. See you in the next one. Peace.